If you were willing to travel this holiday weekend, you could find much cooler temperatures, but it came at the price of lots of other people doing exactly the same. Fox 13 News reporter Spencer Joseph traveled up to Mirror Lake in the Uintas and found hundreds of people clamoring for parking spots and a chance to cool off.
Today in the valley, it's going to be over 100 degrees. Up at the reservoirs, maybe in the mid-90s. But here in the high Uintas at Mirror Lake, it's 73 degrees. And I think the cat's out of the bag with hundreds of people swarming this lake. And it's the busiest most people have ever seen it.
Water was great. Once your body gets numb, you don't really feel anything anymore, and it feels fantastic. This is way cooler.
For all Utahns of the 2- and 4-legged variety, it's certainly been hot. But for those at Mirror Lake in the Uintas, today was a high of a brisk 73 degrees.
It was super nice. It was a little muddy once you got out further, but...
For this family, the cooler temps weren't all they were looking for. Getting up into the cold mountain water was why they came up here.
A lot cooler. We're used to cold mountain lakes and wanted to escape the heat and the people.
But escaping people didn't quite work out.
Didn't quite escape the people. We found that out on the way in here with all the cars.
Parking lots full, roadways tight from cars on both sides, and all the way up Mirror Lake Highway, people pitched their tents to get a bit of relief.
You know, we usually come out here very often.
One putting his boat in,
Not sink everything in the water.
was Sam Scaling.
This is nuts. Every pull out up the road has been just full. What do? I mean, it's like we were talking earlier, it's 75 degrees. The valley's 95 plus, so why not come up here today? This is a good little spot for kids. There's a couple little beaches. We brought her sand toys, so.
And he's hoping to catch a fish as big as the crowds.
Her little Barbie fishing pole, so hopefully we can get her on her first fish today.
Another looking for bites.
So they just really like the garlic. We used 12 worms.
Is Raphael's hunt.
So we just thought it would be a good time of year to come up.
And he too can't believe how busy it is.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been up here, but this is pretty busy.
At least he had some luck.
So this morning we caught a tiger trout. That is pretty.
Netting this beauty before the crowd scared the fish away. So whether it's the cooler temps or the even cooler water or the lure of casting lines, Mirror Lake was pretty much the best way to escape the heat. But it came at a price.
Some snacks planned and, enjoy the weather.
Spencer Joseph.
Hopefully wait out some of the crowds. Hopefully they can all
Fox 13 News.
start headed back.
Utah.